Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my 6 favorite bookstores in the greater Los Angeles area. There's so many, and I've been to quite a few of them, but over the years, these have kind of raised to the top of my favorites. So if you live in LA and you haven't been to these, or you're going to be visiting and you're looking for bookstores in LA to visit, to frequent, hopefully this video will help you. Okay, so the first one, these are in no particular order. So the first one is The Ripped Bodice, and that is a all-romance bookstore in Culver City. They have now opened one in Brooklyn, I believe, so there's one on each coast, but this is the original one in Culver City. And it is so adorable. They have such a great selection, and they do a lot of like events, like author events and talks and book clubs and all kinds of stuff. They have so much cute, like bookish stuff. Like one of my water bottles, I have like, Romantasy reader. It has like a dragon, like a sticker. They have t-shirts. They have all they have all of it. They have all of it for all of our romance people. I was gonna say girlies, but just romance people. They have everything. They have like a really cute like aesthetic. If you are into romance and you're gonna be in the area or you haven't heard of this place yet, go to the Ripped Bodice. It's adorable. Now, we cannot make a list of favorite bookstores in LA without talking about the Last Bookstore in downtown LA. So this is pretty much like the only reason I go into downtown LA, because I'm not the biggest fan of downtown LA, but it's there. So when I go into downtown LA, I want to go to the Last Bookstore. So this is a massive bookstore, and used to be an old bank. So there's a lot of twists and turns. There's a huge downstairs area when you walk in. There's merch, which I have. I probably should have worn my, I wore this, but I probably should have worn my Last Bookstore shirt, because I do have a shirt from there. It is like this massive open area. They have like a kind of like a special editions as far as like pricey old editions like room. Then they have like all the area where there's like the main like contemporary like books, like the new releases and all that stuff. But then you don't want to like just stay there. You want to go upstairs, because they have the old vaults from the bank are each themed to different genres. So they have a horror one. They have a horror vault that has all the horror stuff in it. Yeah, they have upstairs, they have a massive book labyrinth. They have the book tunnel, which you've probably seen a lot of people take pictures in. They have like a book circle people take pictures in. Yeah, you could just get literally lost in there. I have lost my husband in there. Like upstairs, it's like a labyrinth. It's just madness how many books are there. You could not even look at them all in one day. So yeah, if you go to the Last Bookstore, don't just go downstairs like where all the new books are. Like make sure you go upstairs, because that's like where all like the aesthetic really of the Last Bookstore is. So it's massive. You would definitely find something there. And if not, like it's just cool. It's a cool vibe. It's a cool atmosphere. And yeah, you can definitely see how they've used the old buildings kind of like characteristics to its advantage as a bookstore. For all of you that loved used books, this one's for you. This is Iliad, and this is in North Hollywood. It's one of the biggest used bookstores in the Los Angeles area. And I was looking for a new bookstore to check out one weekend, and we went here. I was like so overwhelmed, honestly. Like I was not prepared for what I walked into. But first there's like outside, there's like these massive like books like stacked next to each other, which are like really cute. And then around the side, they have all these author portraits. Like it's a cool building in itself. Then you go inside, and it is like a book explosion went off in there. There are so many books. It says that they specialize in literature and arts, but they have pretty much books on every subject. I didn't even go through all the rooms. I was like pretty much stayed in like the literature room. It is top floor to ceiling shelves. Like, I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It is very overwhelming. So if you're like overwhelmed by choice and everything, like go in with your expectations like at that level. Just take it maybe like a little bit at a time, because they do have a massive selection, and it is wild to try to like just go through it. So maybe just browse and just enjoy your time. And if you see something, you see something. But yeah, if you're looking for like a good used bookstore in the LA area, Iliad we'll have something for you. The next bookstore is Booktube, and that is on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. Now, Booktube is pretty famous. Literally, we were just watching the newest season of the morning show, and we saw there's like a Supreme store on the other side of the street, and we saw it. They were filming, and the character was like talking on the phone, and we saw the Supreme store across the street, and I was like, oh my God, that's right by Booktube. And then they turned the thing, and then Booktube had this like huge like shot with Booktube, but we're like, yeah. Props for Booktube. Got on the TV. Even though it's been a bunch of TV, like movies in the background and stuff, but that's the first time I had seen it. Anyway, that was our little like celebrity sighting for Booktube. And yeah, Booktube is a smaller shop. It's kind of like interesting laid out. Like it has like stairs up and like a multi-levels kind of everywhere. They have a lot of events. They are like an author kind of favorite. I don't know if it's her local bookstore, but I know Taylor Jenkins Reid does a lot of like events and stuff with Booktube. I've seen her signed copies in Booktube of her books. So yeah, I think a lot of authors really like Booktube. It's really cool location if you're doing other things because it's really centrally located to all the other like tourist attractions in the Hollywood area. It's on Sunset Boulevard. So if you're looking for like cool, like you don't want to go totally out of your way for a bookstore, while you're doing other things in the area, Booktube would be perfect because it's right in all of the hubbub. So now we're going to head to the beach. We're going to head to Malibu, and we're going to talk about Malibu Village Books. So this is like probably the newest bookstore on this list. And it's at the Malibu Country Mart. And I've been going there for years, and I never knew there was a bookstore there because it's kind of around a corner, so they don't really get foot traffic. So I didn't know it was there. When I finally found out it was there, I've like stopped in there every time now. The people are so nice. They're so excited to talk books with you. Like, happy to recommend. They've recommended my husband some great books. They actually have like a pretty good like Instagram account that's pretty entertaining. But everybody there is so nice. They want to talk about books. They just want to chit chat and help you find like the great book. So this actually is one that if you're in Malibu, definitely stop by. I think it's Malibu's only bookshop. And they've really been struggling because they lost a lot of business when the fires happened and the PCH was closed because the PCH runs right in front of the Malibu Country Mart. So they really need your support. And so I try to always stop in there and pick up a book or two when I'm in the area. And yeah, they're just so great in there. This is like the little bookshop that could. This is probably these last two are like lesser known bookstores for sure. This one and the next one I'll talk about. But there's such spirit and heart at this bookstore. I really love it. For our last bookstore, we're going to go from the Malibu Country Mart to the Brentwood Country Mart, so a little bit more inland. And we are talking about the Diesel Bookstore. Like I said, Diesel Bookstore is located in the Brentwood Country Mart. So there's a lot of stuff to do there. There's like great coffee, there's ice cream, there's lots of places to eat, a lot of shops. And yeah, it's just kind of like it's a cool area to walk around. And they have the Diesel Bookstore, which is a great little bookstore. They have like all your favorites there. And they do a lot of cool like themed, like behind the counter, they have like themed books. Like when I was there one time, I can remember like there was a heat wave. So they were like doing like a heat wave theme behind like on the behind the counter. So they do a lot of cool stuff there. It's a really quaint, cute bookstore. And I found so many good ones there. So in the Brentwood area, like I haven't really found a better bookstore. So love that one. Those are my 6 favorite bookstores in the LA area. Please leave a comment below your favorite bookstore in the LA area because I know I haven't been to them all and I always want to check out a new bookstore. So please let me know if you have a favorite that wasn't mentioned in this video. So that's all for me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please check out all the links below. That is our Discord link, my Bookstagram, Goodreads, wish list, all the things down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.